I have been had frequent urine for over, I think for over 8 years. It begins in 2018 when I was preparing for examination, for entrance examination for master's program. So I was so nervous that I should sit in the classroom for a test for over 3 hours. So I just prepared to hold my urine and to prepare to just hold my body to prepare for the test. Then and I don't know when it begins. At that time, I also had some problem with when I just exercise a lot. I would run in the open air from morning for 12 hours a day from morning at 7 p.m. at night at 7 a.m. from 10 p.m. go back home. I also had the problem that when I last time the problem that I had it's very private, so I don't want to say that the man that have one with me, then we didn't very happy together. Then when we are together, so happy, so excited, and then he suddenly reminds his late wife. That makes me suddenly get blood blocked. So angry that I thought that I was going to die at that moment. So many causes that might cause me to have some problems. But it seems that it's not the better thing. It's the habits that I had that caused this problem. I feel very weak today because I am still very sleepy, because last night I thought so many difficult things about myself, because I thought that the so many pains in my body. I think I always complained about my mom. My mom always asked me to marry someone, but I have no interest in men, and I have no intention of love or anything to or even kindness to any man. so it is very miserable for me to the sex experience. So last night I just worried so much, and also struggled so much to want to change my habits about my mom, about my family, and thought about my background, where I'm come from, and I'm so much wanted to be an independent person. So. And I also feel that I am getting a little bit better, because 2 weeks ago I was so worried that about my body. Then I felt so many bumps in my vulva, and so I just asked the GP, and then I have to wait for 2 weeks for the 2 weeks to see the GP. Then when today I can going to see the GP, I feel that my body is don't have any inflammation, so everything is okay. So I just feel guilty that if I go to see the doctor, and the doctor see me have no problem at all. So in the UK's, I am wasting the UK's medical resources. I will so feel guilty about that. So I just wanted to make the problem to come out. So last night I just can't sleep, and now today my head. Although last night I still suffered from frequent urine. I don't know why, and several times that the frequent urine that I had is much better than in the past. I think in the past the frequent urine just come before I sleep, when I just get on the bed, and suddenly and I would always just about to sleep, then suddenly I was struggling to go to sleep when I just suddenly just about to fall asleep. Suddenly the urine comes, so it seems that the urine just want to stop me from sleeping. This is so nightmare. I think it's hell. Is it the Taiwanese man's late wife is cursing me because when I was with him, I was so jealous that he loves her so much, and I always I even said that she said she what the big deal that she dies. Yeah, although it's I has no relationship with me. I think it's all his fault. If he didn't if he loves another woman, then why he would just have interest in me? And that's unfair to me. For me, I can accept a man who is much larger, much older than me, uh, but I can't accept a man who loves another woman better, better. So um, so it's not my fault. I think so. So it is this years. Maybe it is I that I feel guilty. I think that is the first time of my life that I feel interested into someone, and that makes me suffers. Otherwise, all of people all over the world, I don't care about all. I would let them every people suffer. I would have no I would have no protection or any careful about that at all. So uh, I just suffered so much after these 8 years. Every night I can't sleep, just going to sleep, fall asleep, then the urine comes. So that is in the past 5 years, and that just last year, just these days, I just don't eat don't eat any carbs, don't eat any sugars, only eat on a keto diet. That is much better now. So I think, but I also suffered, and I also tried to clean myself enough, clean myself very carefully, and not to use the spray, but use the don't use the spray, but use the basin with hot water, warm water, and I think it helped a lot, and also that the problem is still that the frequent urine just comes at late night. For example, at 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning, then I go to urine, and then I go to urine again until I feel that there's a problem. Then when I come to think about this problem, then my mind can't be is wake up and can't fall asleep again. So it's just like I go to sleep at 10 p.m. Or after 10 p.m. and wake up at 4 a.m. and then can't sleep after that. That makes me very easy to getting old. I will influence my health. I always thought that would make my body, some organs will get old and get bad very easily. I was so afraid of that. Yeah, although there's a little thing in the world that I have interest, there's little people in the world that I have interest too. And today the doctor that I met today is so beautiful. I didn't notice that there are so many doctors in our university's GP, and so many female doctors that I have. I think last year when I just come to UK, I have seen go twice to the GP, and I met the same person, the same man. So it feels very awkward, and he looks an older man, but he is not experienced at all. I had a hemorrhoid, and he didn't check my body, and then he checked my body. He said that the next time he checked my body and said that it's prolapse. But when I go wait for several months, half a year, to go to finally have a chance to see the surgeon, the surgeon said it's not a prolapse, it's hemorrhoid, because it is bleeding too much. So I think that the older man is not experienced at all, and the really trustful, reliable person is this woman that I met today. She looks very young and very beautiful. So I just think that what the world is like, many people would respect older men, professional men. They're always respected. They always get respected, and they always get a higher salary. But it is always the woman, the independent, beautiful woman who knows the best, who knows truly is it. Just like in academic research, I have found so many fundamental problems in my research field. I think this woman doctor, whose name is Hannah, he made a very good judgment about my condition. That is so good. After he see my vulva, I was so I was so nervous. I was so shy. Yeah, feel very awkward that would let other people to see my body. Yeah. I think I was very I was kind of letting go of my body just after a teenager. I think as a girl, that after teenager, your body grows, and then you would feel that is the gift of nature. And then after so many years, my mom always pushed me to marry someone, or to find some man. And then what she really wants is get money from the marriage, but I don't want to be sold, so I just made it myself with someone I don't love at all. I really despise the person, and just feels like so bad these years that feels my body, just the hymen is broken, and the feelings that I never wanted to touch it, and never want to feel that's my body, and want to never that is not mine, and not nature deserts me, and I desert myself also. So these days there are so many problems in me, and no one nurtures me, no one nourish my heart or nourish my body. So it is so difficult to just to realize what a problem is, since this is a land that with very little care about. So when something bad happens, that I was completely unfounded, completely out of mind. And I think my mom is what a kind of person I don't know, but he would always connect with me, whatever bad or good. He should always do bad things to me. So I think these days I just become a so reliant person. I can't I shouldn't expect anything from anyone that who loves me or I love. They have no responsibility to help me at all. So I just feel so lucky that I meet a so good today I just meet a so good woman doctor, and she gave me a very, I think it is the right diagnosis. I think in the past, when I was in Shanghai, I get all kinds of tests because of my frequent urine, and everything is normal, and I don't have any infection, and blood, urine, everything is okay. Then the doctor said that you are just nervous. I can see you are always being nervous. So that, that makes me very, very don't know why. I should nervous myself to get frequent urine and then torture myself. So maybe it is just this woman said. So I just think that some people, the Chinese postdoc told me that the UK doctors lack of experience and because there are so few people here, and so they would have many bad diagnoses. But I don't think so. I think this woman doctor is very good. And I think I might cure my frequent urine soon. I hope people on the overactive bladder syndrome is very common for women. So I hope a woman with the similar syndrome, it's a syndrome, not disease. So with similar syndrome, just share my experience with them. Maybe many women is suffering this thing. And it is more common in women than in men. Overactive bladder. I never thought that I would have such problem. Now I just in my mind I'm just I'm just a patient now. I want to have a good rest of myself, and I asked after I reading this several papers that the woman doctor gave me, that told me it can't be cured. It's so scary. That is it the curse? I don't think so. No, it's not curse. It is because because the habit that I had. I drank so much water in the past. It is of the propaganda in China that said that every people should drink 8 bottles of water every day. So I have a very large bottle. It's a 1 liter bottle, and I drink 8 bottles every day. So you see, that is the problem. And I think one of my colleagues said that you drink this bottle every bottle every day. That's more than 2 liters. But I drank it so much. Now I know. Yeah, now I get the suffering now. I was so stubborn and I don't listen to people. Then I would drink and drink. Now comes the problem now. I think if I don't always being so headstrong and always don't listen to other people's opinions, I would get more suffering in the future. So I would rather I wish that I could quickly to live in a community that can help me and I can live comfortable with. These days my roommate begin to smile to me, but when he goes, I feel so flattered. But when he goes back home again, he just use his foot to kick my letters to my room. And when I say hello to him, he just don't listen at all. So I think my roommate is very weird person, very weird British girl. He's a chance, so I should call him. I always feel very confounded living with him, not happy at all. Maybe we are just different. So, and he is much younger than me, and we are not in the same frequency. When he is happy, he is smiling to me. I am not smiling, and when he is trusting me, I am not. When I was just trying to say hello to him, he don't respond. So it is just so awkward to living together. I really hope that my boyfriend could buy his flat soon so I can live with him. I always look at the photo of my boyfriend that the dream is coming true now. Such a beautiful angel is finally come. I can getting closer and closer, and I feel that I have been travel so far to so tiredly and to go to a destination, and then just by reaching the destination, I feel I just want to fall down and do nothing. And I think no one would bear with that if you just so happy with a girlfriend and then at the last minute where you are getting together, she just fall down and become a completely burden to you. You wouldn't be happy with that. So I shouldn't fall down at the last moment. I also wanted to say about YouTube. I have seen so many skills that people make, so many skills to make YouTubes to become how to grow a lot of fans. I think that is against my will. Otherwise, I would be trapped in the Chinese trap now to do things that to just take the tricks and to gather a lot of rubbish subscribers. That's not what I want. And yeah, it is wasting a lot of time to talk on YouTube, and maybe I should just go to pick up the rubbish in Denmark. That would earn some money. I heard that I have watched some YouTube. Some people just pick up the plastic bottles in Denmark. They can earn 50,000 pounds a year. That's much higher than a full-time job, and you are free. And they have the machine for you to put into the rubbish bottles in, and then they will count your money for you. I don't see that whether UK has things like this. I didn't see. I think now I just think since this woman doctor helped her to diagnose my problem I think my life is clear now. That is no curse from the Taiwanese man's late wife, and no and it's all my own problem, my habit, and my living in a place that in a community that I don't belong to, and I never belong to. I think I was quite lucky at that time. My colleagues was nice to me, but I wasn't. But I was always don't want to get gratitude from others, always being so bad to others, to being indifferent to others. And maybe that is the cost that I should pay to one day in a battle that I can completely alienate from Chinese. Do you think it's worth it? I think so. Yeah, I think maybe not all Chinese are bad, especially that older colleague who told me that I drink too much water. He is nice.